Hi, everyone. Welcome back to another mini-sode of the Ethical Consumer Podcast. For those of you that love skincare, this is a mini-sode for you. I'm happy to report you can still have a luxurious skincare routine while still keeping sustainability in mind. I'll be sharing my favorite textiles, cleansers, moisturizers, and packaging, and how I repurpose or recycle them once they're empty. I've mentioned reusable cotton rounds in previous minisodes. Mine are from Marley's Monsters, and I absolutely love using them instead of cotton balls. One of the other original swaps I made several years ago was ditching face wipes. Face wipes may be convenient for on-the-go purposes, but at home, there's really no excuse to not fully wash your face. Using a cleanser of your choice, choosing a more sustainable option of a classic washcloth. My favorites are some that my mother knitted for me out of a hemp yarn. Fun fact, hemp is an extremely sustainable crop that spreads like a weed and requires little to no pesticides to grow and produces more pulp per acre than trees. Next, let's talk about the cleanser that you might be using with your washcloth. Bar soap used to be terrifying for face skin as most were extremely drying and could strip the skin of necessary oils. Thankfully, the industry has come a long way and most are about as package-free as you can get, either coming completely bare or in a recyclable paper box. I'd previously been using the hydrating bar from Good Molecules until I switched to the Calm Cleansing capsules from Boony Dune. Boony Dune Calm Cleansing capsules look like a little pill full of cleansing grains. The capsules dissolve right in your sink or on the floor of your shower, and they do not contain plastic like some other portioned out products. They come in a beautiful glass jar with a bamboo top so that you can use the same jar to hold your deeply discounted refills. The bamboo jar lid is even specifically made with zero plastic. Pooja is also a previous guest on the podcast. Go ahead and check out her episode from a couple weeks ago. If you're using a non-refill product, consider buying containers that you can at least repurpose. A glass jar of moisturizer is a lot easier to repurpose and recycle than a specifically shaped and branded pump bottle. I've been using my Derma E moisturizer jar to start new succulents, but you could also use them for homemade cosmetics and deodorants, or store things like hair ties, bobby pins. The possibilities are really endless. Solid serums, cleansing balms, and moisturizers have been catching on for a while now, mostly thanks to Lush. Sometimes it takes a little getting used to warming up the product before you use it, but it's really as low waste as you can get. When a naked product or repurposing a container is not an option, see if there's a way you can at least recycle the container properly. Properly being the key word. More and more cosmetics brands are partnering with TerraCycle. You can request a shipping label and send your clean and dry containers to TerraCycle, and they will pelletize plastic and melt down metal so that both can be reused. Different companies might have different types of partnerships. For example, I can mail in a few Paula's Choice bottles, but I would need to drop off any ordinary by Deciem bottles at a physical location that accepts beauty brand containers. More and more locations and brands are popping up with TerraCycle. Check their website to see if there are any drop-off points near you. That's terracycle.com. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Keep striving for progress over perfection. My skincare routine has much less waste in it than it used to, but I'm still working on improving it even more. Stay listening to the Ethical Consumer Podcast for more tips and tricks on sustainability. And of course, every Tuesday, new guest episodes out with folks in the food and beverage industry and beyond, like skincare. See you next time.